Day four of a more customary atmosphere with the curtains shut and the windows shut. I did open the window in the kitchen a bit when I was cooking lunch, and in the bog. Opened it up earlier, that window over there prior to meditation. I forgot to log the second meditation. Two sessions of meditation so far. I'll have a third one later on tonight, I think. They're brilliant, really good. Yeah, found a book after, how can I put it, just faffing about on the internet. And don't know if it's, I don't know, but it's short. It's not too long. I'll get, if I finish it, if I and find it any good, then I'll talk about it. But I'm not going to talk about it until I've read it, I don't think. But it covers one or two things that I think are quite interesting, or seems to be. But yeah, there was something else that was it that looking at novelists throughout the 20th century, and looking at the modernists, and I did have a quick look at the one of the Victorian novelists, which sort of they also listed Dickens, Charles Dickens, who may have been the reason I first went to college. I think he was actually. It may have been the thing that got me interested even more into communication. I think that was a 80s thing. I don't think it was anything to do with the potential influences of a prominent individual who was briefly connected with the town. Yeah, I think that's more to do with technological and communicative advancements in the 80s that really kicked it off. And then Charles Dickens sent that, improved on that. But yeah, Charles Dickens was, I think, prior to me going. I went to Kiddie College twice. It could have been before then that I read some Dickens, and then after then that I read some more. To me, he was all right. Oliver Twist was the funniest thing I think I've ever read. At that time, I might have a different reaction to it now. But I read Little Dorrit, and I just thought it was bloody awful. I just thought it was really crap. But it did point to something that I thought was quite interesting. What was called the Circumlocution Office, I think. In that, which again, sort of. Was it the Circumlocution Office? I'll have to look it up. Pretty sure it was. Where the lead character in it would go. I can't remember the name of the lead character. Would go to different departments trying to do something or other. I don't know. I can't remember. But I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy reading it. It was a real chore to read that book. It was way too long. But around that time, and this was something else I looked up today, Umberto Eco's Foucault's Pendulum, which sort of references a something to do with time. Some artifact in Paris that's to do with time. It's about certain things like to do with print, culture, and I sort of there were two things. It's like everything comes in twos or threes. Uh, it, One thing around that time was when I was in London once, and I stood by this monument of this guy called Clive of India, where I had this really odd reaction to it. But another one was, which is, I don't know, when I came across, when I was sort of attracted to this book by Umberto Eco called Foucault's Pendulum, and late 80s. I was really taken by it, but I didn't read it. And for some reason, I was drawn to it. I really don't know why. But I do remember that. I do remember that. But if anything, I think I've dramatised over time why I've been interested in communication over time. And really, it's bullshit. It's basically, to me, I think it's just the era that I grew up in. Like I say, advancements in technology and communication in different spheres, like politics, for example, and was it literature? I don't know. Well, when I started delving into literature and stuff like that. But yeah, Umberto Eco's Foucault's Pendulum. I won't read it; it's way too long, and it's it's a bit, way too long to read. And I've really, maybe at some stage I might read it, but I've really ain't got the. I've got no interest in books that are too bloody long. But yeah, the book I'm reading now is about 300 pages, I think, 300 odd pages. So I'll give it a go. It's just it strikes me as maybe quite interesting, and by someone I remember coming across in the 80s again, who had a different idea of than the stuff I picked up online today about the fella. But there you go. But yeah, what else? Came across something that reminded me of one of the things I think about in meditation. For example. And the different techniques I've got in meditation is really fascinating. But yeah, it's just like day 3 of atmosphere. It's more customary to me. I can't see myself going for a coffee for quite some time, thank you very much. But I've opened the curtain over there for lighting, for doing the video, but that'll get closed in a bit. I just do like it. And I managed to sleep, get a good night's sleep last night as well, on the settee. That went well. Got up late. So I had my breakfast late, my lunch late. Now I'm going to have my evening meal late. Chicken tikka biryani and ready meal. Because I've got to have that tonight because it goes off tomorrow, I think it does. I think today is the last day I can have it. And then tomorrow, chicken with rice. Because that goes off on the chicken goes off on the 30th. So I've got to have that. I got strawberries with my evening meal, which I'm looking forward to. It's a time like sun's out, you got to have strawberries, haven't you? Yeah, strawberries with cream and demerara sugar. Can't beat it. That's about it. Yeah. I open the windows in the night. to air the place out a bit. I did mention just that I opened the window prior to meditation. Oh yeah, but yeah, have I mentioned? Hang on, 10 minutes 45 seconds. This video so far. Not sure whether I mentioned that picture that I said about on the day of my mum's funeral when I was coming away from the house, possibly for the penultimate time. I think it was. Or maybe I went a few more times. I can't remember. Completely different, and I knew before I looked at the picture I'd have a completely different approach to it. It's just like, well, physically the house is no longer available to me, but I had great times there. So yeah, yeah. Sort of thing. That meditation I mentioned yesterday, that I really liked. I think it was last year or the year before. Listened to it today and thought this is shit. No, listened to it last night and thought this is shit. It's just like really crap. There's influences there. There's it's just total shit. So I deleted it in my Photos app. I may delete it off my Files app as well, my iCloud storage. Because I can't see myself listening to it again after that experience. But yeah, that's about it really. I haven't had a shower. Like I said, I got out of bed. I got off the settee too late, and well, so just couldn't be bothered to have a shower. And I don't think I've got anything on till what is it? 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 days. 6 days. Oh no, I've got the groceries come in on Saturday. 2 days away. Yeah, that's about it. Get ready to settle down for the evening. But yeah, meditation. I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Really getting something out of it. And really getting, more and quite often, a real more customary set vibe and more customary atmosphere with the curtains and windows shut. The traffic's at not at a very high volume sort of thing. It's barely audible. The people there or the people down there or whatever. I hear some activity now and again, but not that much. Yeah. But yeah, it's about time I got into reading something. And yeah, I just fancied trying something that deals with some of the stuff I'm interested in, some of the type of stuff that I'm interested in some ways, but sort of a new angle. A new angle based on an angle I had bloody back in the early 90s of reading a lot of fiction, or reading a bit of fiction. I'll read that slow that it's I've not read all that many books. Like I said, I'll make use of what I read, so make good use of what I read, so yeah. I don't think I'm going to take out a subscription again to the Pro, as they call it, the Pro or the Plus versions of these artificial intelligence services. They see that, you just get the basic information. I may just delve onto the wider internet, but I find it's just like, it just type in a prompt and type in a question, you tend to get a okay-ish type answer. But yeah, that's about it, really. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll have my. I don't know what time. It's 9:15. From the light outside, it don't seem like it. Let's have a look. Hang on. 9:18 is sunset tonight. I don't know what sunrise is tomorrow. But yeah, it does look like quite a nice day outside. But I'm quite enjoying my times on day 4 of a more customary atmosphere and mental state. Quite enjoying it. Yeah. So yeah, that's like I said, the rest of my evening's going to be. I may just have it now. Even though I could wait a bit, I may as well just have it now. My chicken biryani, and my strawberries with cream and demerara sugar. And then settle for a bit. It won't be too big a meal. So I can have the strawberries with it. And then just settle down and this evening have another session of meditation. It's pretty interesting stuff. Yeah, that's about that.